In all tellings, the natural world has been rich with strange wonders, and among them stands mysterious entities hidden within the depths of the forest. Emerging from the collective soul of various civilizations, these arboreal visitors extort both wonder and fear. This searches the roots, variations in horror embedded surrounding the tree people. The knowledge of spirits residing within trees is greatly rooted in the superstitions of diverse cultures. In Greece, dryads or nymphs are phantoms of the trees, specifically oak trees. These sylvan beings were thought to be closely connected to the life force of the trees they inhabited, embodying the essence of nature. Likewise, in Norse mythology, entities like the Skarsgård in Scandinavian mystery were forest spirits associated with trees. And in Celtic legend, tree folk were said to be guardians of the ancient forest. Revered but feared, these entities were proven to possess the power to bring both blessings and curses upon those who ventured into their wooded domains. The reverence for trees in Celtic culture led to the mystique surrounding tree folk. But the horror linked with tree folk and dryads stems from the eerie and unpredictable nature of the forest they inhabit. Deep within the shadows of towering trees, where the sunlight struggles to penetrate, the awe of ancient societies conjured entities capable of radiating both beauty and terror. The haunting thought of spirits lurking within the depths of the forest and their forms being intertwined with the very trees themselves became a source of fear. And while the tree people share similarities across cultures, each civilization infused its own unique characteristics and narratives into these branchy spirits. The Greeks said dryads were nymphs linked with specific trees, oak trees, known as hamadryads. These ethereal figures were often shown as alluring female figures, whose lives specifically tied to the well-beings of their respective trees. The fear in Greek legend arose from the potential wrath of these spirits if harm befell their sacred trees. In Norse myth, the Skarsgård, or First Lady, was a weird thing believed to reside deep in Nordic woods. The seductive entity could either aid or deceive travelers, revealing her true, more monstrous form only when her trust was betrayed. The Celtic were rich with reverence for the forest. They portrayed trees as guardians of sacred groves. But the phantoms could be benevolent or vengeful, depending on the actions of those who entered their abodes. The horror here lies in the unpredictable temperament of tree folk and the potential consequences of harming the natural world. But the mystique felt in tree folk echoes the respect of fear ancient societies held for the formidable powers of nature. The dark forest within the dense foliage and unknown depths was a realm of both life and death. The spirits residing within the trees became symbols of untamed forces of the wild, embodying the dualities of creation and destruction. The tree people bring out the primal fear of the unknown within all individuals. The old dark forest where hidden shadow realms concealed secrets, and rustling leaves whispered tales of both captivation and horror to the human mind. The knowledge of these spirits served as a way to explain the unexplainable in a sense that instills fear and caution when venturing into the dark woods. The loath of these things transcended ancient culture, influencing literature throughout the ages. Such authors have used these spirits to create an atmosphere and haunting narratives, with artistic depictions from ancient sculptures to modern-day paintings, capturing the airy and beautiful underlying terror associated with nature-bound entities. We see these beings depicted in culture, like The Lord of the Rings or The Hazelwood by Melissa Albert, and also famous artistic depictions by John Bauer's illustrations. In the shadowy depths of the dark forest, the horror associated with the tree people emerges as a testament to human beings' relationships with nature over time. And these entities captivate the soul, reminding us all of the awe and trepidation inspired by the untamed wilderness, uncovering all the terrifying forces that reside within the hearts of the forest. From all its ancient backgrounds and alluring secrets, it has woven up a narrative that transcends time.